So, I'm back. I guess only 15 minutes. I thought by taking the high definition quality for the video I can do longer, but I guess I'm gonna have to do 4 separate shows of 15 minutes to see it equal the hour I was gonna purposely do. So, let's see. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll be right back. I get Sports Illustrated first year, and they talk about college football. I'm not gonna go through team for team because that's gonna make me have to do another 4 videos, which I would do. It's just it's 8 o'clock, and I don't want to be up till 2 in the morning doing shows. So I'm just gonna do the top. I'm just gonna talk about or preview the top 25 teams in college football. Scouting reports, top 25 college football preview. This is not mine. See, it's Sports Illustrated, but I can always go by the thing. They say, number 1, Alabama. Didn't they win like a national title like 2 years ago? Yeah. Their schedule is Kent State, at Penn State, North Texas, Arkansas, Florida, Vanderbilt, Ole Miss, Tennessee, LSU, at Mississippi, Georgia Southern, at Auburn. You know what? I think Alabama has a great rushing attack and great quarterback and great defense, and they have one of the best coaches, Nick Saban, so I'm not going to argue with that one. Alabama, number 2. You know, this Oklahoma Sooners. You know, they have a great defense. They have All-American Landry Jones, safety. Had 131 catches, most in the country last year. They're, let's see. Oh, Sam Bradford's gone, but, you know, they have a great program. I think they will easily come back in. I expect it. I'm not going to argue with that. LSU. God, every season they're like always in the top 5. I've never watched them except for when Vince Young like beat them or in a bowl game a few years ago. But you know what? I'm not even gonna talk about them. They suck. Stanford. Okay, Andrew Luck, quality quarterback. He's gonna be great in the NFL next season. I'm not gonna argue with him. Great offense. They have running back David DeSistro. And, oh, their new coach is David Shaw. Last year they went 12-1 in the Pac-10, 8-1 in their conference. Offense is ranked 5 and defense is 6. Oregon, the team that has many uniform changes. They lost to the national title last year. So, and I expect them to qualify for a bowl game. I do not know if it will be for the title game. I just need to watch and see what happens, but I think they can be a team in the discussion for it. Florida State. Yeah, I've never even heard of Florida State. I mean, I have, but I like the Florida Gators, so it's hard to. I mean, they went 10-4. You know, I wish this had players because it's hard to keep track of like teams in college football. You know, South Carolina. Woo. You know, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Or you know, fuck they are. Boise State. You know what? Karen Moore is a quality quarterback. Will probably be pretty good in NFL. He has a great throwing arm, and guess what? They went undefeated, I think, for the last 4 years. So I would love for them to make a national title game because I'm a fan of Boise. They're never doing shit, and they're a quality team. Nebraska, I'm not gonna talk about them. Texas A&M 10, Wisconsin 11, Oklahoma State 12, Michigan State 13, Notre Dame 14, Virginia Tech 15, Arkansas 16, and my Arizona State Sun Devils 17. They have 17 starters back. I think they're ready to go up in the rankings, and I expect them to be back in a bowl game. And I would not be surprised if they're in a Sugar Bowl or Rose Bowl. That's how good they are. I believe in the Sun Devils team. They play UC Davis, which they won, Missouri, at Illinois, USC, they can't qualify for a bowl game, Oregon State, at Utah, they can themselves, at Oregon, Colorado, at UCLA, at Washington State, at home against Arizona, home against California. That's their schedule for this year. Last year they went 6-6. That could have been. They could have easily qualified for a bowl game. TCU, they're always good. They produced a lot of good players, mostly known as Tomlinson. Let's see. USC 20, Mississippi 21, State, Missouri 22, West Virginia 23, Auburn 24, and Florida 25. Wow. That's pretty stupid. Oh. How'd their finish? Wow. Florida State wins their division 11-1. Clemson comes in second, 8-4. Virginia Tech 10-2. Miami 9-3. I'm only getting to the top two teams. West Virginia 10-2. 9-3 for Pittsburgh. 9-3 for South Florida. Wisconsin 10-2. Ohio State 9-3. Nebraska 10-2. Michigan State 10-2 for Big Ten. Big East, I just did. ACC. So yeah. Pac-12. Stanford wins 11-1. You know what? I think they're going undefeated. Arizona State predicted to go 10-2. USC 9-3 this year. Wow, that's pretty good. You know, I'm not gonna even try with that because that's pretty cool. South Carolina wins the SEC conference 11-1, 4-7-5. So Gators could qualify. Alabama goes undefeated this season, 12-0. 11-1 for LSU, so they will probably both qualify. So yeah, now, see, I got 5 minutes, so I'm gonna do the NFL now. I'm not gonna talk about the teams because I'm just gonna. That'll be next week. I'll do. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, Sports Illustrated Super Bowl predictions is Falcons over Chargers. You know what? I don't believe in the Falcons. I think they're a great team. Matt Ryan, Michael Turner, great defense. But you know what? They choked last year against Green Bay. I'm gonna reverse it. I'm gonna pick Chargers 24, Falcons 17. Super Bowl. Okay, AFC East. They picked the New England Patriots. Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, Chad Ochocinco, and you know what? They may get Randy Moss back, I heard. So, you know what? 2010, 14-2 loss in the third round. I'm going to pick them still. New York Jets, 11-5 last year. I'm gonna have them stay there. They have with Damian Tomlinson. Their quarterback isn't that good, but you know what? Some teams can get away with that. They have a great defense and great running game, and their coach is kind of, kind of just says whatever they want. On defense, they have, let's see, where's their running back? Oh, with Damian Tomlinson, of course, Derek Mason as the receiver. Tight end is Dustin Carroll and Perkso Burris. I expect them to compete. Wow, Buffalo Bills rises from last place to third place this year. 4-12. I'm gonna pick I'm gonna say 7 wins this season. 7-9. Buffalo's rising, and Miami Dolphins 7-9 last year. I'm gonna have them stay there. Let's see. AFC North, Pittsburgh. I'm not gonna argue with them because they're a great organization, and they always seem to be in the playoffs. Baltimore Ravens. Can they beat Pittsburgh when it counts? You know what? They did it last year. I'm gonna pick them to come in second. 10-6. 12-4 last year. I'm gonna have them stay there, and Pittsburgh will win 13 games this year. So, Cleveland Browns. You know what? They are up and coming team. Mike Hogan. They're predicted to go third place, 5-11 last year. I'm gonna say they can get to 500, 8-8 this season, which is like great for them. Fourth team, Cincinnati. You know, they lost their quarterback. Carson Palmer retired. Both the receivers, they're gonna go down. I'm gonna pick 5-11. I need to go fast. AFC South. Oh, Colts were supposed to win it, but you know what? I'm not gonna pick them. Peyton Manning will be washed for the year, even if they get Brett Favre. I'm gonna pick the Houston Texans. 6-10 last year. Wait, what? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna pick 10-6 this year. Jacksonville. We're coming second place. 8-8 last year. I'm gonna pick 9-7 this year. Fourth place will be Tennessee Titans. 7-9. Then the Colts in last place. Sorry, but without them. And my Chargers winning the AFC West. 9-7 last year. I think they'll go 12-4. Kansas City Chiefs. I don't think they're 10-6 last year. Made the playoffs. I think they're gonna go 6-8. 6-10. I mean. Oakland. I think they're gonna come in second. 8-8 last year. I think they come in 10-6. Denver Broncos 4-12. I'll pick the same amount of wins, maybe one more. NFC East. Philadelphia Eagles 10-6 last year. I'm gonna pick 11-5. Cowboys will go 10-6. Reverse from 6-10. Giants will go 8-8 this year. No. 6-10 for the Skins. Last year, I'll pick 4-12 because their coach is a dickwad. Okay, I need to go quick. NFC North, Green Bay Packers, Super Bowl champs, 10-6 last year. I'll pick 10-6 this year. Detroit, I think this could be the team that surprises people. I think they're qualified for the playoffs, and I think they're coming second, 10-6. But what they will do is they will choose who won more conference games or division, which will probably be Green Bay. Chicago went 11-5 last year. You know, it's going to be hard for 3 teams. I think they're going to go down in the rankings. I think they're going to go 9-7. No offense to them. I just think it's McNabb. 6-10 last year with Brett Favre. McNabb is here. I'm going to pick 8-8. They could be better next year. Saints, 11-5. I'm going to pick 13-3. I think they could be in the Super Bowl next year. This year, I mean. Atlanta Falcons, 13-3. I picked them to go down in the rankings, 11-5, because it's hard to win 13 games in a year. Tampa Bay, 10-6 last year, 8-8. 4 Carolina Panthers,